I wish a sis would. New episode every Tuesday.
Hello. Welcome back. This is episode 5. I'm your girl Raquel, aka Rocky.
I'm Koya.
And I'm Shakayla.
And we're gonna start it off. Y'all already know. How was y'all's week?
Trash. That's all we're gonna say about that one. Just trash. My week, yeah, we talked about my D&D thing. If I'm just not feeling it, my phone gonna stay on D&D. My phone been on D&D for a full week. That's all y'all need to know.
It's very true
Go
because
ahead.
I have to press notify anyway.
I'm gonna hit that button regardless.
you know, there's this lovely feature that removes the ability for people to see when you're on D&D. Yeah, I don't want to have to pull it out on y'all. Just saying.
I'm gonna send it regardless.
Well, Koya, we know you do it, so
I'm gonna send it regardless.
I mean, I'm gonna get your message.
It's a little too late,
I just don't feel like my phone blowing up, so it's okay.
Okay, well.
Look, that's what Issa Rae said. She said she turned her group chats off. She said she like her phone look like nobody loves her.
Nobody does love me.
I mean, I can understand that. Some people really value their peace.
She said she don't turn the group chats on. She said sometimes like someone else gotta ping her and be like, "We going off in the group chat. Check your group chat." She said other than that, everybody just be on do not notify.
Well, my group chats are on do not disturb anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I had to mute the group chats because baby, they just be going off. I'd be like, I'm at work, child. I can't respond back right now.
But week-wise was good for me. I drove all the way to San Antonio.
Okay.
Registered for my classes.
Okay. How you feeling?
Exhausted already.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Same.
you gotta start.
Look,
It's just the beginning.
I'm just gonna whoop my ass.
I remember it like it was yesterday. That was just last year for me. I said, "Oh, I'm so glad I ain't got to
Do
register."
we all have the same phone?
Do we?
14 Pro Max?
Yep.
In purple? Look at
Mine's
us.
Oh, yeah. Mine's purple.
Sorry.
Look at that.
Obviously, that's
It's
that.
a duo.
That's the
True.
ADHD
Duo Tro.
/ autism kicking in. I self-diagnosed myself with that. So let's go here.
Anyway,
I did. I really did.
I can't with y'all. So we're gonna get into the topic. We're gonna be talking about actors and actresses that we idolized growing up. So who wants to start?
Oh, I guess sure. Why not? Since everybody's looking at me. Let's see. I don't know necessarily like idolize, but I definitely was boy crazy growing up. Like, what was it? Word Up magazine that used to come out, and it used to have like B2K and Bow Wow and like Nick Cannon and stuff like that in there.
Not Gigolo.
Look, Nick Cannon could get it also.
Love don't
No.
cost a thing was a good one.
Not anymore.
No, he can't because he's fertile.
Not anymore,
Yeah,
but younger
fertile.
when he was in, Love Don't Cost a Thing and all of the
Love Don't Cost
baby.
a Thing was
Nick
good.
Cannon could have got it immediately, but not again. No, thank you. But same thing with Omarion. Like Omarion, I just knew I was gonna marry him one day. But now that nigga weird. Like, why are you eating watermelon the way you eating watermelon?
Wait,
and I understand.
Wait, how does he eat watermelon?
Right.
Did you not watch that video of him eating that watermelon?
No.
You gonna have to find it. Look it up. A homie was eating that watermelon.
Well, his brother fine too. He got a fine brother.
He
so.
has
Orion is
three
fine as
fine
well.
They have another brother. They all look exactly alike.
They definitely.
But
do.
I don't think Omarion is weird. I just think he's unbothered.
His
He's
unbothered
very
is very unbothered though. Like, I feel like there's
that
a
the purpose?
I understand like an extent to be like zen, but the nigga zen.
He's
like,
zen.
like I feel like there's
In
just
tune.
right? I feel like there's just too
With the
much.
earth.
Well, let me just
Around
say,
his soul.
Like, you do too much.
Omarion's level of unbotheredness is the level I aspire to be every day.
And
Because y'all stress me out. Not y'all,
I
but
understand.
the world stresses me out.
It's too much. The same thing with Bow Wow. Bow Wow could have got it also in his young years, but now you nigga short. You look chunky.
First of all, hold on.
Baby, you
You're
put on
short
that weight.
too.
And that's all
I'm
because
just
of
saying
that
we
liquor.
both can't be 5'3". Like, that's not okay.
My thing about Bow Wow, I don't like that he don't claim his son. That's mad.
Well, he said he got a son, but then he said he don't have a son.
Yeah,
But then he
exactly.
said he got a son, and then he said he don't got a son.
And then if you also
So
watch,
you're not claiming that child. That's what I'm
basically, and then if you also watch Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, Omarion. Sorry, Omarion. If you ever watch this, we're still here.
Is that the one with Romeo and them?
They're in LA. They did one in Atlanta, and they also did one in New York too.
Okay.
But Bow Wow is very entitled. He is very, very entitled.
I think he's hunched off of Jermaine Dupri for the longest.
And then he said Jermaine Dupri did not make him who he was.
And everybody knows that's a lie.
Yeah. So Bow Wow is
he
very...
definitely took him underneath his wing and exposed him to a lie.
Bow Wow is very entitled. Like, it's... Watching that show, I got another glimpse of Bow Wow, and I was just like, this ain't...
Little Bow Wow.
There you go.
You just don't know.
Mr. Take You Home, Mr. 106 in Park. That's not him. Baby, that's him. And he all
you see the liquor is getting through him.
All of the
kidneys is working overtime. That's why he's swollen like that.
Child.
I'm just saying.
He do look a little fluffy. You can't be short and fluffy like that. I'm sorry. It's not working.
Well, I'm tall and fluffy, so.
But I mean, it's organized differently than being short.
But
and fluffy.
what's always gonna help him out, and he got beat up in the elevator. But what? No, not the elevator. It was at home, but he still got beat up.
I did not hear about
you didn't know with the girl that he was dating, Kiyomi?
Oh yeah, but she was crazy.
She was.
She was crazy.
She was.
I already knew.
She whooped him. We do not support domestic violence.
I'm so sorry for that because he should have known.
But I think if I'm not mistaken, if you watch the video, like they were going up in the elevator and he's like walking up on her and like getting all in her face, like So we don't know what happened behind closed doors.
Oh, I don't believe he acting like a little peon. But
I feel like it came down to her having to defend herself, and she defended herself. She did that.
Well,
but
that's what you can do when you're 5'5". Just saying.
This escalated. This escalated.
I'm just saying.
That made me forget what I was gonna say. So
I gotta go back to the questions.
That made me. But I think, and even before, we said Omarion, but I think B2K, Pretty Ricky, because I'm trying to figure out why I was making up dances to Grind on Me in 6th grade.
We shouldn't have been listening to any of that.
Love Like Honey, stuff like that.
Or that Hotline song.
That's my song.
That's the song, yes.
Don't let that come on in the hookah lounge. I'm gonna do the dance.
Spectacular every time.
Pretty Ricky. Hey.
You should not have been listening to that.
It's fine.
There's like so many
That's
different
the song,
songs on the album now that be triggering. You be like, you should not have been listening to that.
When it comes on, you can't help but sing it though.
And it's like a song, especially on the Hotline. It's a song that make you like jig a little bit. So like you can't listen to it and just sit there with a straight face. Nah, you gonna jig, you gonna bounce, you gonna sway them hips. Do the dance that they was doing in the music video.
Gonna do it right.
So, ooh, let's talk about this. So I don't know. Though this was like when I first started college. So 2012, 2013, when the OMG girls was real hot. Baby, they released Lover Boy today. I mean, that song been on repeat.
I'm not gonna lie, I just couldn't get into them.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
Koya is so obsessed with them. She'll send me songs. I'd be like, girl, move around.
I did like that one song that blew up by them.
Yeah, I think there's like one song that I think it's probably the same song that we both like. There's probably one song that
That's
I just
it,
like.
Girl, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Regina and them, no disrespect to y'all.
The Regine's not even in the group.
She's not no more. I mean, she was.
She did one song with them. She's not even in the group. But we're not talking about them as a younger group. They're grown now. So
all of them grown and they're successful. And I'm proud.
But they really listen to Lover Boy. It was released today, and the song been on repeat. I done listened to it about 10 times today.
Might have to give it a whirl. I was never a fan of them, like you just said.
Oh my god.
I can't even sugarcoat it, and I'm a music head, but I just couldn't.
I mean, my group growing up was Danity Kane. You know how they never really made it nowhere, but Danity Kane. I only remember
one song from them, and that's Showstopper.
I knew all of them. I got the whole album.
Oh, that's lovely.
Look, Danity Kane was gonna blow up in my mind.
They didn't.
Sad they didn't.
She said they didn't.
Well, the OMG girls, they didn't either, but they back now. Just saying.
Danity Kane tried. There was just too much drama in it.
I like the old school R&B groups like Cut Close.
Speaking of the old school R&B, did y'all watch that Escape?
With Voices.
The Escape and SWV show?
Yeah, I did. And SWV, I think they already knew.
I
think they already knew. Like they just knew they weren't gonna be able to get it together.
But I think the way it was brought, the way it was produced, the way it was edited, you never seen, and I gotta go back and see who was the EPs of the show just to see like if they had a play in it. You know, maybe they don't want the EPs to look bad, but if you pay attention to it, SWV dogged the hell out of Escape.
No, they didn't.
They dogged the hell out of Escape. Escape never was like these bitches and da 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 and da da da, but SWV was bitch check this and these bitches and da da da. Like they was always bitches and motherfuckers and they was always
with their drama.
And I mean, Escape had drama.
It was like an open gate.
Escape had drama.
Just do that.
Escape had drama, but if you look at like they was producing the show, so if you look at it, you had them do the set. Mm-hmm. You had them do the choreography. You had them do the music. Why would they not put themselves last? Why would they not put themselves in a better spot? You had them do everything. It was like they was doing everything and had, you know, and they was basically kind of just showing up for the show. And to me, we done put in all this work, and like they said, SWV, yeah, y'all do have more records, but Candy and Tiny, they have their hands in multiple things. So they do have a bigger name right now. Yeah. So it's like a lesser of two evils. And yeah, they squashed it and went on, you know, did whatever they needed to do. But I think the way that SWV came off was, like I said, it was, you know, over the top. These bitches and da-da-da, because if I was escaping, I watched it back, I'd be like, huh, Joe, that's how you feel?
Well, that brings me into this one question I wanted to ask y'all. Which actor or actress used to be really popular but has fallen off the radar, in your opinions?
Bow Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
he used to have his hands on a lot of stuff.
I mean,
he was Mr. 106 in Park.
And once they got rid of
106,
once they got rid of 106 in Park, okay, so actors, Robert Richard, Kyla Pratt.
I love Kyla Pratt.
She definitely fell off the radar, but that's still my girl.
I want to say Raven Simone. I think she's going through her weird girl era.
I feel like she has a podcast and
does.
Yes, she does.
Oh.
Yeah,
learn something new every day.
Her and her I don't know if they're married.
Their wife.
Okay, yeah, her and her wife. Because they had Kiki on there. That's the reason why I knew.
Love me some Lauren Kiana Palmer.
Yeah,
not her full name. Come on, Kiki.
Yeah,
love her.
Yeah, they had her on there, so that's how I kind of figured that.
Yeah, I feel like after Raven did her Cheetah Girl Disney thing. There really wasn't much.
You didn't see
much.
You didn't fell off,
but she came back because she explained why she fell off. I forgot who brought her. It was either Oprah or it was somebody who brought her back to where she kind of told her story of why she kind of ducked off.
You know what?
And then she kind of popped back out again.
I didn't realize. Speaking of, it just made me think about it with the Cheetah Girls. I didn't realize how much of I don't want to say a villain, but a villain that Keely Williams was, was. Mm-hmm. That girl got some problems. Because let me tell you something.
Promises.
If she would have threw a chicken wing at me,
girl,
Notori, you got some restraint. Because the whole interview would have been stopped. Because threw a chicken wing at that girl. She threw a chicken wing at that girl.
Was her mouth open?
I don't know. It don't matter. It don't matter.
I mean, she could have been hungry.
I want somebody to throw something at me at this point. You know, I think the story really, like real life. I think the story was they were sitting down, they were doing an interview, and they was eating some chicken, like KFC or something like that. And Notori, they treated Adrian and Keely in 3LW. They treated Notori wrong. I don't know if it was like a colorism thing, you know, whatever, but
yeah,
it did come out that she was mistreated in the group. Adrian even apologized to her on air on the Real, which Keely got mad at, started posting all kind of stuff, but you know, villain behavior. But she said that they was in the middle, like in an interview, she said something like, I guess they didn't want her to speak. Something was said, and Keely just threw a piece of chicken at her.
Oh no, ma'am.
Couldn't have been me.
That's high school behavior.
It is.
It couldn't have been me.
But I mean, these are people who grew up in the industry, and the industry has messed up a lot of them. So, am I really surprised? No, because half of them are crazy or on drugs. So, if we want to talk about it,
let's talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like I think another person who kind of ducked off was, but they recently came back. You know, the ones who did Good Burger.
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
I love Keenan and Kel.
Yeah,
Ain't they doing a
Keenan
good
and
burger
Kel.
too?
Yeah,
They, you know,
that's
they
what I
actually
heard.
got into it. They fell
They
out.
did?
They fell out between each other.
That's what I heard also.
Wow.
They fell out between each other, and
This
I
was
think
recent when they was trying to do the go round of Good Burger 2, or just
they announced it like a year or so ago. They're y'all like don't
Wasn't
get
Kel
me.
like on drugs or something? Like wasn't he?
I
into
can't remember
something?
what it was, but they fell out like for real. They fell out, and then I think right before
Maybe it had something to do with SNL. Maybe
I don't
remember.
know. It was a long feud, but they fell out and they rekindled because the all that cast went on Wild and Out, and I think that was when that was their first time on screen back together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had fell out.
History lesson, guys.
So Good Burger. It's actually in post production.
Yes, I was like, I knew they was in the making.
Yeah, they took
of
a
it.
picture of each other like in the car.
Yeah,
It's set to be released in November of 2023.
Oh,
So
pretty quick.
I think
welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Yeah, everybody knows that.
I love me some Fat Albert.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's the classic.
I only watched because it had Omarion in it.
Okay.
I'm sick of that.
Just like what is it? The one of the Fast and Furious, the one that got Bow Wow. The only reason I watched because they have Bow Wow.
And that's the worst one. That's the one that I can't watch because it makes zero sense.
That's
And that
the
is
only one I've seen.
That is my series. I can literally watch them all in a row, but 3 hours skip.
Yeah, you do like Fast and Furious.
Fast and the Furious and Batman. Can't go wrong.
Oh, Batman.
I only seen that
The
one.
Dark Knight. The Dark Knight.
And people tell me all the time. They be like, I'm like, yeah, watch something that got Bow Wow in it. That one don't even belong in the
It
series.
doesn't.
Hell, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it don't. And they did it out of order. Like they got too much
they
resurrection
did.
people, people from the dead and stuff like that.
That's what my dad said the other day, that there's a certain way you're supposed to watch Fast and Furious now because of how many there is. I'm like, girl, you're not supposed to watch it from the beginning to the end. Now you telling me that you got to start at part 6 to get to part 1?
No, the order of it is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3, 7.
Yeah,
8,
Clay is
9.
dedicated because the fact that you even know that.
Yeah,
So
3
that's 3.
because the Chinese dude Han, he died in 3, but he was in 4, 5, and 6.
Girl.
And sorry to tell the movie, but the girl, the shooter girl that died in 6, she's in 10. So they keep resurrecting people from the dead. They better not resurrect Paul Walker because I'm having a heart attack.
Nah, baby,
Isn't The
they
Rock
gonna do
coming
that.
back or something like that?
Yep.
But he's still alive. At least
He's still alive. His character never died out.
At least he's
The
still
Rock and Vin Diesel got into it on set.
I thought it was Tyrese and The
I
Rock
didn't
that got
know that.
into it.
It was Vin
Yeah,
Diesel.
no, but they
Oh.
did get into it though.
No,
Tyrese
they
get
did
into it.
because Tyrese is close friends with Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. Because what happened was The Rock started shopping his character and the villain that was in 7. I just remember by the last name of Shaw, but there was 2 of them. So whichever one was in was the older brother. There we go. He started when they did 8. He started shopping around an idea of a movie with just them 2 because they kind of had like a comedy like beef kind of thing. So they kind of started shopping around a movie while filming 8. So they said Vin Diesel got mad, stopped showing up. I think they said he stopped showing up to set, or like he didn't show up for like a few days. Then he completely shut down production. So then The Rock, because Vin Diesel is like owner of that franchise, like he's made himself like an owner of the franchise. So it's disrespectful that somebody that brought you on, you didn't even come to him to say, hey, is it okay? But you're gonna take my character and make your own movie and not clear that with me, but you having my franchise's name on there. So they had some beef. And that's when The Rock was like posting stuff on Instagram, and I was like, if my acting seems fake in 8, it's because it was like it was crazy. So that's when Tyrese started posting stuff, and
they wasn't brothers no more. And don't talk to me.
Yeah.
So that's boys have just as much drama as girls do.
Yeah, y'all boys want to say girls always had a drama. Y'all got drama too. Don't try to do
they
that.
feelings, but Tyrese is off anyway, so there's that. Sorry, Tyrese.
Been a little off. Poor child.
Don't talk about Jody, my Jody.
Next question: what actor or actress will you watch no matter how bad the ratings for the movie are?
Gabrielle Union.
Yes. Period.
Okay.
I always watch something with her.
Gabrielle Union.
Because she has a movie that just came out on Netflix that I don't understand why it wasn't in theaters. I mean, it wasn't like the best movie, but I feel like it could have done all right for like
I
the
ain't gonna
girlies.
I like when she was doing that show on BT.
Mary Jane. Oh, I
was
hated
watching
that they canceled that
faithfully.
show. Oh.
Yeah, cause she had my y'all know who I like, and he's been in some low rated movies too. But Omar Hardrick, I'm sorry, and he was in Mary Jane. He did that scene with Gabrielle Hardrick.
Oh, are you talking about the one that's on?
The one who plays Power.
Yeah.
Well, he plays Ghost on
I'm
Power.
sick of that. I'm so sick of the damn show.
I have
have
But I wasn't talking about him on that one.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
talking about
that
period.
show,
That
y'all
man,
Power
I've always had a
fanatics.
crush on him. Like,
I was never
for the
able.
longest.
I was never able to get into Power, and I heard that the first season starts off slow.
It
But
does.
y'all, when I
The
The
tell
first
y'all,
season is the only season that I got through, girl.
I didn't get through the
I
first
fell off,
episode.
yeah, and it's
I kept
too
falling
much now.
asleep.
It's a whole nother chapter book.
Look, baby, they got
I
Power
just-
Book 5 and
That's what happened with me with Grey's Anatomy. I was
Oh,
like,
I never
I
did
stopped.
that.
I think
Oh,
around
Lord.
20.
No, I didn't make that
And
far.
that was
I
it.
think I started like to season 4 because I think I got into it when I was pregnant with my
When
son.
they
And I
started
just needed
killing off
something
all
to watch.
everybody I liked, I said, that's it.
And then once, you know, I got
It
to
was
season 4,
interesting.
I forgot what episode I was on. Same thing with Pretty Little Liars. That show.
Oh,
was
wait,
on for a long
whoa,
time. No.
whoa.
I'm not saying it was a bad show.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying that it
'Cause
came
I'm
with a
really-
lot of
look,
seasons.
I
I
am
am
currently-
Pretty Little Liars.
I
Oh,
loved
baby,
it.
you want to watch it when
But
we
I-
finish? Because I am rewatching it for the umpteenth time.
I love
That
Pretty
show
Little Liars.
is
Don't
like-
get me wrong.
I couldn't get into
That
it,
show,
girl.
well, I think I got into it because I read the book. Like, I read the first, 4 books first. So, because it's a book series
You
before
just
it's a show.
bookwormed it to death. Shit.
Well, yeah.
I mean, of
I
course
went to
she
school
gonna
with
be
white
able
people,
to.
y'all. I don't even think I read the first 4. I think I read the first 2 or 3. But it hooked me into the show. But it was always something that was changing. Like, these high school kids was going through so much stuff and they never went to the police.
They hid everything.
Like, how you not tell the police that you getting a text message from a blocked number that's threatening to kill you?
With hashtag A.
They
Somebody's
had-
watching
they
you.
had to keep it interesting.
Somebody's watching you, and then
Hashtag
all of the plot twists, like the villain turned out to be 2 of the
Girl.
characters' sisters.
They
Like,
had to-
it was
they
like the
had to
villain
keep
kept
it
the villain
going.
kept changing. Once they figured out one villain, then it went the game was stolen and sent to another person. Y'all, that is a show that I highly
you know,
recommend.
how
You want
you
my
feel about
HBO? You
them?
want my HBO Max password?
It's okay, go ahead, because it's not gonna happen. I could.
Oh well, I'm
But
sorry.
How you feel about that show is how I feel about all of them. I don't care what nobody say, but the Tyler Perry plays. All
Oh,
of them.
baby.
All of them.
I can watch those
All of
all the
them.
time. I know
Yeah.
word for word.
Exactly. I know word for word too.
Word for
Like,
word.
From what is it? What was that first one? Medea's.
I think the only ones that I haven't seen the Marriage Counselor. I haven't seen the
I've
ones
seen
that
all of
I haven't
those.
seen the ones.
I watch all of them. I love plays.
No,
for
I
some
haven't
reason.
seen the ones that don't have Medea in, except for Meet the Browns. I watched Meet the Browns, but I have not
Meet the
seen
Browns
the
is
ones.
good.
I take that back. I saw Why Did I Get Married? Why Did I Get Married and Meet the Browns, but I haven't seen any of the other ones.
I love the play too.
I think
I'll
my
put
favorite
that
one
play
is when
on
Medea
in
went
a
to
minute.
jail. Medea goes to jail.
But
Oh,
the
yeah.
movie,
The play.
Oh yeah, no, the play, girl. I don't care.
yeah,
for the
no,
movie.
I'm just saying, like, the movie was so drastically different than the play. It
Yeah.
disappointed me, but the movie, the plays.
Yeah, I hate when you turn into plays into movies because why you? Do
I think
that?
with Tyler Perry, he always
I
has
think-
multiple storylines, and
Yeah.
sometimes they always line up. And like you can get like Diary of a Mad Black Woman. It was the his character Brian going through the stuff with his wife, and then it was Helen's character going to stuff with with her husband, and you know whatever. But they aligned because they was family members, and she ended up getting with Brian's friend. Medea goes to jail. The shit didn't align. Like
No, it
it was
didn't.
like I literally was sitting there like this.
I love Medea.
But you know what I like though? The one that did align was dang. The movie and the play was good. I can't think of it right now. It's not I Can Do All Bad by Myself, but the other one.
Oh, that I Can Do Better by Myself. The
No.
movie was amazing.
The one where in the play where the
that's
husband
another person I watch all
got
the time.
with her
Taraji.
friend.
Yeah. Oh, Taraji P. Henson, girl, baby, she can get it.
The
Except
husband.
for
Oh
yeah.
Oh, Acrimony.
No.
Oh, that wasn't her friend. Sorry.
No, the play, and it had.
Girl, if you look
That's
up on your
Diary
phone,
of a Mad Black Woman.
Is it that one?
No, it happened in 2 of them. In Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Helen's friend. That's
yes,
what Charles.
Helen. That's
But
why.
it also happened in Why Did I Get Married too? Because Sheila's friend.
No, but I was talking about
messing with her
Diary of a
husband.
Mad Black Woman. That one in the movie aligned.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it did.
That one was good.
Except for the one in the movie, the woman that he left her for, that wasn't her friend. That's the only difference.
True, but
That
other
wasn't
than
her.
that, I feel like he complimented them.
I feel like Tyler Perry movies, as much as he get a bad rap, are low key good movies. It just depends on it. As long as it wasn't a play first, then it was a good movie.
I liked how he continued the Why Did I Get Married? As
Yeah.
far as movie
Yeah.
wise, I liked how he did.
I can watch those. And like Alchemy, that one was good.
Yeah, that one.
Four
was
Colored
good.
Girls is hard
Oh,
as
yes,
I
that
never
one
watched
was
it.
good.
As hard as it is to watch that movie,
I'm
that's
not
a good as movie.
Yes, Koya.
It's a
You have
good
to watch
movie.
that one.
Sorry. If y'all want to take my black card, take it.
Nah.
What?
No.
Four Colored Girls is baby.
That
As
was
hard
good.
as that
If
is
you
to
can
watch,
watch The
it's
Color
so good.
Purple, you can watch that one.
She said, of course.
I can't watch.
Speaking
Color
of that,
Purple.
are y'all going to see that Broadway?
I want
movie?
to so bad.
I do too.
Mhm.
Getting
Because
tickets.
Fantasia, baby,
I know, and I love her too. So anything
that
with
voice,
Fantasia.
baby, I can't wait.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so we're getting tickets. Got it.
I look meet us at wherever we're going, guys.
What
I
y'all
was
do
gonna see
location?
that.
Yeah, we'll do a Wish Your Sis Would meet up.
Meet and
Just
greet.
kidding.
No.
Y'all don't like us like that
I mean, y'all do on YouTube. Come on.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
well,
but when we
we're
post
gonna
questions and
views.
stuff, y'all don't want to respond. Whatever.
It takes time. No, we need y'all
I'm
to
gonna
start
call y'all.
responding.
I'm gonna call y'all out.
What? But yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, anything Tyler Perry, yeah.
Tyler Perry, yeah. Tyler Perry, yeah. If you can have somebody that like as far as like with acrimony, and temptation, when you can have
I like
multiple sides that's taken,
Mm-hmm.
and people that are literally arguing to the death on who's wrong, who's right, what was wrong, what was right. That's how you know you done made a good movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you right.
Because I don't think that lady did nothing wrong. And that's on me. Everybody else is crazy.
I'm mixed because I think they were both wrong. At a certain point.
But I wholeheartedly, agree with how she handled the situation, how she went back to that man and girl. Yes. Get your money, baby. You invested in this man's whole life, and then all of a sudden he want to find.
I get it.
No.
I
definitely
get that part. That part I get.
Mm-hmm.
But we not gonna act like he did not offer her $10 million.
True.
But that was after she mortgaged her mama's house. She worked herself to death. Like that was after all of that.
Yeah.
And then you left her for a bitch you cheated. You cheated on her with previously. They knew that but then she was at fault because she also snapped on him because she believed in him up until people got into her ear.
Absolutely.
So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Both of them were wrong. Because not only did, I understand you following your dreams and working on it, but you can't help me out a little bit.
Baby, you
and
in
not
that
only
room
that,
all day and night. I'm struggling. I'm going to work. I'm
mortgage
Yeah.
her mama's house.
No, that was disrespectful.
Mortgage her mama's house.
That's kind of like what happened in P Valley. Like when her
Wait.
mama stole that money from her.
Oh, okay. Cause I was gonna say I didn't finish season 2. I don't know why I just stopped talking. I just stopped watching it.
When her mama stole that money from her.
And she fought her mama.
And bought her.
I'm sorry.
And bought a church.
Man, you about to get me hot
for
because
her devilish
what?
ways. I was like, I would have.
A church.
You
took my money that I worked for.
You said it wrong. Church. You said it wrong. Church. Take the R. Church.
What?
Down in the valley.
I'm breaking my body and my back for this money. You took my money.
Yeah,
They
no,
both deserve to be in jail.
was,
Absolutely.
That was crazy.
I'd have been in jail longer because I'd have killed my mom.
I don't know about killed her, but she
Well, and I don't
definitely
think her mama was really like a mother figure to her anyway.
No.
So it wasn't even like my
Her
mama did this
yeah.
to me. It was like
of how she wanted to be in
Absolutely.
the forefront was all the way wrong. And then you're using
Absolutely.
the Lord's ways to do it too. You double burning up in
Absolutely.
hell. What is you?
the devil be working. The devil be working.
Mm-mm.
The
It
devil
just-
working on people in this world, in real life, not just on script.
Okay, so if y'all had to pick, and I'm only do top 2 because I want to make it a little difficult. Who's your favorite actor or actress?
Taraji P. Henson and Gabrielle Union.
I would have to go with them too.
Because I'd see them in
Top
anything.
2 out of
Top 2.
everybody?
Yeah,
Top 2.
top 2. I love what they do. I love what they stand for. Also, what's little mama that's in Blackish that's getting ready to, you know, she doing her damn thing?
Marseille Martin.
Yes,
Her.
her.
Love her.
I ain't
I
watched
love
her
her
in
too.
nothing.
I love her.
But
She
Side-
doing about
I'm
her.
I
gonna
ain't
have
even
to
watched
say
Blackish.
Cicely Tyson.
Rest her soul.
Yes. And I'm gonna have to say
But Cicely Tyson has only been, I'm not gonna say only been in Tyler Perry stuff, but that's the only time I see her.
no, she did Broadway and plays and stuff
Oh.
before then.
Yeah, see, that's
So
why
that's how
Cicely
she got.
Tyson is
Yeah,
not there for
you
me.
gotta be a real fan. And I read her book, which is amazing. Y'all need to read that, by the way, because then you'll learn how all the actors and actresses stayed connected back in those times. It was actually really good. She went into detail because they all knew each other. I'm talking about all the old heads. Like I was like, oh, this is starting to make sense now. How
Yeah.
everybody kind of came together and started popping out back then. Anyway, but
That Black
definitely I gotta pick an old one and then one who's been around that we know. So I would say definitely Cicely, and then that's hard.
If I had to add another person to it, I would say Kevin Hart. I love me some Kevin Hart.
No, but
I love me some Kevin Hart. Now
he
I
wouldn't be
haven't
in
watched.
my top 5 though.
I haven't watched, like all of his stuff, but I love Kevin Hart. Like
I think he did real well when he did that Netflix series with Wesley Snipes. I think that really showed
Yeah.
his character and his development and what he's been doing. Because he's always just done funny shit.
Yeah.
And that
people
thing...
say that he's not funny,
Oh,
and
I
it
think
hurts
he's funny.
it hurts my feelings because I think he's hilarious.
He's funny to a certain extent.
I think he's hilarious. But I also laugh at anything. So that's
Yeah,
also
no,
that.
to a certain extent, yeah. I mean, I feel like he knows his lane of comedy,
Of
and I don't
course.
feel like that's nothing wrong with that though.
I need to watch the episode of Wild. Apparently, he just did an episode of Wild Now.
Yeah, they said season 20 for a while, and that is amazing.
Oh yeah, need to watch
I
it.
have
Let me
not
see if
been
it's
watching TV, so I
let me
don't
see
know
if it's
what
on
the hell's
demand.
going
Look,
on.
Me
whatever
either.
pop up on TikTok and
No,
Instagram
I
and
just- I
Facebook,
be
the only
on
thing
my
I got
phone.
for you.
That's
I just
about
see the
it.
clips on TikTok.
It's real sad because I really fell off. I don't even keep up with sports no more like that.
Yeah, but y'all know what? Teen Mom comes on next week.
That's one thing that I
I
haven't
stopped
kept
watching
up
that
with.
show.
I start watching again when they put the black girl on there. When they
This
put
is
Cheyenne
why
on there.
TikTok sends you pregnancy videos. This is why, Koya. You're
What-
watching
what-
Teen Mom.
What are you trying to say? They're not pregnant on there. They've already
I'm
had their
just
kids.
saying. I'm just saying.
I'm not a
because-
teenager.
I'm just saying. You wonder why these videos keep coming up.
But
They
TikTok.
want you to get pregnant, Koya.
They
That's what they're
do.
trying to do.
No, because if I see one more TikTok that's saying I'm gonna have a healthy pregnancy and the time of conceiving is in July, I'm gonna be concerned. I don't even do stuff like that.
We in July now.
Exactly.
The one thing now, yeah.
Oh no, I don't do stuff like that. Why are you laughing? And you over here smirking.
Understood.
Okay, gorgeous girl. I can't with y'all.
I
Y'all
know.
are
I'm trying to find
funny.
I'm trying to find the VH1 app so I can look up if they got this. If season 20 is on the VH1 app because I'm gonna have to watch that. Found it. I'm gonna have to watch that.
I mean, I understand.
It's on there, guys. It's only 3 episodes.
Yeah, I don't think it's been on long.
That just hurt my feelings. I'm still watching though.
What you mean?
Season 20. It just started, so it's only been 3 episodes.
You know what show I can't stand?
What?
Ridiculousness.
Baby, oh
Okay,
my
I feel like
God.
they've had some funny moments on there, but
They
I just
do.
don't understand the show.
When we were in Vegas and
It just
really
on
the
so
only channel, the
much.
only channel that we
that
had
was crazy.
was
Yeah,
MTV,
Ridiculousness was
and the
definitely
only thing
the
that
only
was
thing
on
playing,
MTV
yeah.
that whole weekend was Ridiculousness.
But you know which one that kind of reminds me of that? But I feel like it was better.
Jackass.
No,
Oh,
Jackass. Okay,
I didn't
Jackass
watch
was
Jackass.
crazy though. Like they was doing some wild
Yeah.
shit. But Cops, the one with Niecy Nash played in it.
You talking about Reno 911?
Yeah, Reno. Yeah, but you know they were cops.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Reno
So,
911 was funny as fuck.
that was funny as hell.
I didn't watch it.
That
It
was
was a
funny as
funny
hell.
show.
And then I liked how they came back together recently.
I can't get into it. I like y'all said about Pretty Little Liars. I can't get
I ain't
into
said,
it.
not y'all,
Reno,
her.
no,
I got into it. I
Reno
didn't
was funny
finish
as
it
hell.
because I forgot what season I was on and I wasn't
That's
starting
why I just
over.
rewatch it
No.
from the
No,
beginning.
thank you. Mm-mm.
It all wrote like. Let me tell you.
I think I ended at season 4 or 5. I told you I picked up a lot of shows when I was pregnant with my son, and then when he came here, I Girl, stop. It's been like 8
That's
plus
how it
years.
is. Because I ain't been on Netflix. I don't know Netflix.
I got like a.
I got so much on my wish list that I ain't even watched it.
Let me say,
It's not even funny.
because with my cable, I have 24/7 channels, and it was just updated. So I now have a 24/7 Pretty Little Liars channel. That's what made me start it over, because all the episodes that come on, they're not in order. So I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I be up like, this is why I don't sleep, because I be like listening to it, and I be like, oh yeah, like I be sleeping one way, and I be trying to like watch it in my mirror, so I'm not like laying on my, because I'm a stomach sleeper. And I be like, oh yeah, then the next episode, bro, y'all was just grown, and now y'all back in high school. Man, no, I had to go back and start watching. It's
So
on
they
HBO
didn't-
Max, y'all.
You never had that problem. Let me tell you what shows you never had that problem with: Bones, Criminal Minds, or Law and Order, and Charm.
Law and
My
Order
granny
SVU.
loved Charm.
Law and Order SVU got me. It had me in the
CSI.
chokehold.
Oh my God, I love me some
I love Law
CSI
and Order.
Miami.
Like when my mama's home, like that's one thing that's gonna be on the TV is Law and Order. You
Yeah,
gonna
Law
hear
and
that.
Order. Yeah, I'm thankfully
Can't relate.
You gonna hear that in the background. You gonna hear that.
Now
You can't help but not to watch.
Exactly.
I
And as
love.
soon as it come on, you know you gotta go ahead and get cozy and see what they're talking about.
Yeah,
Y'all,
definitely.
Kevin Hart got, is that Heart to Heart? Is that what you're talking about that he did with? No, that was Don Cheadle. Just kidding.
Yeah, when he was just like somebody switched, he said, "Damn."
And he like,
Yeah.
damn. He
Yeah.
said, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this: what's y'all's favorite comedy movies?
Ooh, comedy movies. Friday,
Yeah.
the Friday series, Rush Hour.
Definitely Fridays.
Bad Boys 2
No. Okay.
is funny as fuck. I can watch that. That's a movie
Okay,
that
4.
I can
We're gonna do
recite.
4.
I don't know how many I said. But
Okay.
those are the ones that
So
I can
don't
watch.
be a menace.
Those are the ones I
While
can watch.
drinking juice and something in the hood.
Yeah, don't be a menace.
You fucked that all the way up.
Pootie Tang.
I've never seen that.
It's
I've
funny.
seen it once.
It's funny.
I don't know who was on my Peacock.
Friday, like you said,
Friday.
and White Chicks. I'm sorry, White
Oh
Chicks.
my
was
God,
funny.
White Chicks. I can always play
White
that
Chicks,
in the background.
yeah.
That's
We're
what
gonna
we
go shopping.
You're gonna always catch that in the background.
I promise you. And then when what's his name hit on the dance floor, dun, 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 I can't think
With
of
that
it.
whistle. That's
Yeah.
why y'all can't never give me a whistle, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. Another one that I like.
He said, "You not white."
Another one that I like is Think Like a Man movies.
And that,
yeah,
I love
Wait
those
for
were
Glory.
good.
Wait for
Those
Glory
were
and
good.
Stepbrother. Will Ferrell. I
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
no,
who
that
I've
goes.
also had a crush on, and I'm so glad you mentioned Think Like a Man. What's his name?
Blue
Michael.
Eye Ricky.
Michael.
Yes, girl. Oh, I love me some
Blue
Michael
Eye
Ealy.
Ricky.
Y'all already know what I was talking about. And I
But you
loved
know
him
what?
and
No.
Taraji put
The
together.
thing is, that's
Right.
not even his name in the movie. That's his name in Barbershop.
It sure is. And
I
loved
just
him
know
in
that's
that
the
one,
only
too.
when people talk
Who
about
drank
him.
my
What's it,
apple
Michael
juice?
Ealy, right? That's his
No,
name,
not
Michael
who drank my apple juice. Who drank my goddamn apple
Apple
juice?
juice.
Right? Isn't that name Michael Ealy? That's his real name, Michael
I
Ealy,
need
right?
Eve to be back in another movie, but
I call him Blue Eye Ricky. That's when he. Hey,
Blue
Blue
Eye
Eye
Ricky.
Ricky.
that man has
Isn't
always
he,
been fine
like-
to me.
He is fine, but I think he married to a white woman, so that made him not fine.
Oh my
Is he?
God. Really?
Yeah.
Who was this?
Who calling us?
Right.
Oh.
No, but I had an unknown number just called me too.
And that's why my phone on Do Not Disturb. Oh, let's go over
It's
there.
7:56. Like, who the hell trying to call?
No, that's why my number on Do Not Disturb, because
This is not the time to prank call. We're in the middle of a video.
call us after. No, call them after.
Don't
You're not
call
gonna,
me.
You're not gonna get through on my phone. Right?
Yes. Star 69. Me.
Are you? Well, is she white? She look a little light skin.
Girl, that
Well,
girl
her name is
pronounce it.
Tori
Pronounce it.
Katira or Ross.
And it says Afghan entrepreneur. If she not black, she white. That's what they said. That's what the mama said in the movie The Brothers. She not black, she white. Boom.
Girl. True.
Don't do that.
A Hispanic, a white woman with a taco.
Okay, boy, you lost me.
Y'all don't remember that part in The Brothers?
Regina Hall.
Oh, I love me
me,
Regina.
yeah.
Now I gotta find.
I
that
love
clip.
both of the Reginas. Let's be clear, because they both have
Regina.
done their.
I forget.
They've definitely left their
Regina
mark.
Hall, and then like I think everybody in
Regina Hall is
The
funny
best.
as hell. Like, even when she go up to introduce people, she gonna say some stuff like
The Best Man. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my movie. The Best
It's like,
Man.
"Can
The
they?" I like
Best
when she
Man
came out.
Holiday. And then
Yeah.
the third one, I'm really upset that it wasn't a movie.
Is this the
Why
clip?
did it have to be a TV series?
But I kind of like that.
This
they
is the
did
clip that I'm
though, 'cause
talking
it was-
about.
At least it actually.
This.
He's my brother. Half brother. All I'm saying, Mama, is that
Oh,
the boy
I
is not
remember.
happy here. Okay? It's
That's
not like his daddy's around here
what's his
anymore.
name? Bill Bellamy.
Left me for some white woman.
She's Hawaiian.
She ain't black, she white.
See, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, Mama. That's just ridiculous.
See, that's just ridiculous.
Mhm.
That's crazy. Latino women?
White woman with a taco.
Oh, so yes, Asian women.
A white
I
man.
forgot about that, but I know what movie that is too.
The
white
brothers.
man, like-
Now let me bring it back. I don't believe that for real. I don't believe that for real.
No, of
But
course
my
not.
issue and I don't have a problem with interracial relationships. I'm gonna throw that out there too. My issue with it is on the black men side is because y'all always throw it out there as a way to disrespect black women. Y'all ghetto, y'all this, y'all that, y'all got a problem, y'all got that. So what's your mama? But if I say what's your mama, you want to fight.
I actually love that. When that topic comes up, I love it because
My daddy
I
won't
defend
have
my
that
answers,
conversation.
and then they'll be like, "Oh no, not you though."
Yeah,
But
it's always
no,
a-
but you've been saying all like you trying to categorize all of us.
Yeah,
baby, you
no,
can't do
but
that.
like it that
But it's
to
the
me, if
point.
that's your preference, just say that that's your preference.
Mhm.
Don't say that and then try to like downplay black women because at the end of the day, you came from a black woman. So while you're disrespecting the next black woman, that same black woman that you disrespect and had a hand in raising you. So don't do that.
But you know, I posted that. That's why I posted that video a while back of that guy. And this came from a black man himself. He said, before you get in a relationship, he said you need to forgive all the women that have hurt you and your family. And that's a true thing because men who got mama issues or their aunts did something to them or their grandmas, the ones that whoever they was really close to, and they do them wrong, ooh, like you gotta heal from that because taking it out on your sister, the one that you call your partner, is not it. It's not it.
We are not here
Y'all
to
don't want us
heal
to do it.
you.
You can't do it to us. That's
We
all I'm
are
saying.
not here to heal you. We are here as partners. We are here for
As a
that.
support
We are
system
not
for one
here
another.
to heal you. We still got stuff that we got to get through ourselves.
We gotta grow together.
we are
individually.
so low on the totem pole. We're lower than y'all. Y'all got to understand that. It's going to be a white man. We maybe a white woman, maybe black. Yeah, it's gonna
and
be
then
white. A black man, white. Maybe some Hispanics, and then black woman. Am I lying?
No.
Boom. So don't put us down to try to bring up or to try to make Sally, who just because I ain't getting up in the middle of the night to make you a sandwich, and Sally will. Don't
But
put
Sally
us.
getting cheese on half the time. Don't
Thank
even know you,
you.
but we're not gonna go there.
Like I said, this does not go
I'm
for
just saying.
everyone. This is just the ones that have that mindset of, oh well, black women are this and black women are that. No, we're not. But we can talk about it, y'all. If
We
y'all
can definitely
men
talk
want to
about
come
it.
on this podcast and have that discussion, we can talk about it.
We can definitely talk
We
about
may need a boxing ring after it, but we gonna talk about it. We can talk about it
it. Definitely talk about it.
and fight after. Okay.
But I just wanted to bring something. Oh, go ahead, Shaquille.
No,
Okay, well, I just wanted to bring this up because y'all didn't know I was gonna do this, but
Monkey wrench.
we gotta revisit something because I was talking to one of my friends and she asked me. She was like, "Why do you feel like whoever you're with should have pay the man himself pay the rent bill?" Like, out of
That wasn't a me thing.
No,
baby.
that was you.
You didn't have to pay my rent. That was a her thing.
Oh, that was who said? I didn't say
She
that.
said that they
I
didn't
said
pay
I
no
would.
rent.
she asked me what I mean by that. She wanted me
Exactly.
to
Don't
further
look at me.
explain.
I
I
thought
was
I
a
could have swore
50-50.
you said
No, ma'am.
that.
I was a 50-50.
I could have swore you said
That was
you
her
said
who said-
she
but
was-
okay,
yeah, she
well,
was
I don't like your
50-50,
finger.
but I said-
Because you looked at me, very.
Because I could have sworn that that's
No,
what you
ma'am.
that. Listen, I don't go back and listen to the sound.
I'm a
So-
50-50.
So I wanted to bring this back up into the followers so I can clarify what I was saying. And like I was telling her, I feel like it depends on where you meet somebody when y'all are coming together. Obviously, if both y'all monies is not where y'all want to be, then of course, okay, the 50-50 thing I can see doing that because that makes more sense. But if you're on a status where you got money and you're secure and he got money and he's secure, naturally a man is going to want to pay the rent bill anyway. Out of all the bills, he's gonna want to pay the rent bill at least.
A man's thing is to provide. That's what they're gonna want to do. They're gonna want to provide. So I get you on that point.
So if y'all both got y'all come together, and y'all both got your. I'm not splitting 50-50 when I know you gonna wanna. That's how I personally feel. And plus, like what I've seen, like my dad and them and the men around they didn't want to take care of all the bills. If not all the bills, they paid the rent bill. And I just don't feel like, because I feel like if we both got money and we split it 50-50, then I feel like that's a roommate type situation, like at that point, because it's like,
well, I think we are like, and we're in different times now. People don't believe in marriage because I'm still on the thing. If we live together, we on the road to get married. And we gonna have a joint account anyway. So it's not my money, your money. It's all together at that point when you live together because you have a joint account.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whose money it is or who's making it's all coming out of one account. So like I said, I grew up, my parents were married for almost 40 years. They had one account. So everything was deposited in that account. Everything was taken out of that account. So it wasn't like this is my check, this is her check, this is well, not her check, but this is my daddy's check, this is my mama's check. It was okay, well this was deposited, so let's pay this, okay, and then we'll pay this when this was deposited, or everything was paid and then it's like, okay, well we have this to work with. It's like that. So I don't think it's necessarily like the men is gonna provide or whatever, because I think that gives up.
Well, you both provide, but
yeah, everybody's providing.
I just
but
wanted to clarify because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just come off as like, oh, I wouldn't help. Because I also had been asked by one of my guy friends. He was like, okay, but what if like he was paying the rent bill and like, you know, his money kind of fell off and he asked like, would I be willing to split the bills? Then I say, of course, because you're gonna have to do that in a marriage. And if your partner falls down, you have to be the person to carry y'all through until you know. Now, if
we in a relationship and we in two different places, I'm not expecting you to pay your rent and my rent. That's crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah, but if we
I'm talking about together, girl.
Yeah, if we I'm just throwing that out. But if we are in one accord, and I mean, like, people live together, they're not married. So if we under one accord, it would just be a conversation that needs to be had. Okay, so how are we going to split the bills? How is that going to happen?
That's why I said I wouldn't mind paying a water bill, a light bill. That's fine, but the rent bill is yours. That's just all I'm. And the reason why I said that, because like I said, most men naturally are going to want to pay at least the rent bill, and then on top of that, it's not even more about like coming off like that per se. It's just like what's naturally done most of the time. Because like I said, if a man is down and he get his bag back up, he gonna be like, you know, most of them gonna be like, thanks babe, you know, you really, you know, they gonna see what you've done to carry, you know, through when his finances wasn't all together. So when he come up and he naturally go, don't even worry about it, babe. You know, that's what I mean by that. But what I was also referring when I said like, you know, this ain't gonna be like a long temporary thing, because people do get comfortable. We're not gonna sit here and act like, so yeah, you may have fallen out, but if I don't see you progressing, trying to get your bag up and get your money, that's gonna be an issue. Because we're not doing couch potatoes.
If I come home from working and I gotta cook and it's stuff, we have a problem. Let's discuss it. If everybody has those days. I'm okay. Yeah, everybody has those days. But if you out there filling out the applications and going to meetings and Zooming and okay, I can understand it.
But when it turns into something like where you trying to leech off of somebody because you don't want to press no more, that's what I mean by that. Like when I say a statement like that, that's really what I'm referring to, because there is men and women out here who get comfortable like that, and I just feel like no, No. Unless you choose to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, and that's something that's agreed between both
Which
of you.
I think, you know, the
Which are
bills and
real
the money
things.
has to, you know, has to line for. First of all, I wouldn't stay at home. That's why I don't work at home. I can't.
I know
can't
that's
stay-
what I mean. It's a real thing, but it's not for everybody because
yeah.
you know some women like, no, I want to work.
I've
You
had
know,
I've
they
had
don't
a
have
friend
problem
I've had
with
a
that.
friend tell me that she does not mind for somebody to take care of her. No, ma'am, I can't. No, we just have different opinions on that because excuse me, when you get tired of me, you gonna tell me, well, I done did this, and you gonna tell me everything you done did. That's like tire screech.
Yeah.
No, because
You
you're
don't
gonna
want that
never, you
thrown
are
back up in your
never gonna
face,
get the
yeah.
opportunity to throw something back in my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Chikayla, what's your thoughts since we bring you back up?
I mean, I still believe in the 50-50. That was always my thing. I believe in 2 separate accounts. I believe in one joint account where like, all the money goes into to pay the bills. You have your money, I got my money, and you ain't never gonna be in my face talking about, well, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because that was my purchase. I did it on my credit card, my debit card. That was me. I paid for that, not you. You can't throw shit in my face because I paid for it. It didn't come from nobody joint bank account. We wasn't no. So we do this 50-50 thing over here, baby.
Okay.
Damn. You have any more questions?
No, I think we're gonna pretty much wrap it up.
Wait, we never said. Did we say what our favorite? We said comedy series. We said favorite comedy movies. Did we ever say what our favorite movies were?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you
we
said Fridays and
Yeah.
No, that was comedy.
But that was I only asked about.
She
comedy,
said
though.
comedy. That was just comedy.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
only,
saying.
I only asked about comedy.
But if you know me, you know what my favorite movie series is. So I ain't even gonna trip. So, and I said it at the beginning of this episode. So,
yeah, you did.
so guys, go listen to Loverboy by the OMG Girls. It's available everywhere. If
not right, not her.
when if
my
I
social media manager over
listen,
here.
if I could play it without getting copyright, I would. Shout out to
'cause we would
those 3 girls that did the 3 ladies that did that. Because
Still
y'all
turn our
did
YouTube
that.
off.
Oh my god.
All the sound would be removed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Or at least half of it.
they don't know it, but I'm gonna play it when we stop recording.
Yeah.
Because y'all gonna listen to this song.
Okay, ma'am.
So I may even sing for y'all.
Well, this is episode 5. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We need them numbers to go up, y'all. Y'all press that like button. It costs nothing. It costs nothing.
Y'all watching it anyway. It's
Costs
easier if you just
nothing.
subscribe.
And leave some comments. We want to hear back from y'all.
Shout out to you, Crystal, though, because you did leave a WTF comment on our YouTube. I did read that. I did read that because
We are checking y'all guys. So
people
literally,
people do
comment.
be jealous out here, sis. I feel you 100%. But yeah, leave a comment. You know, even like shout out to Rocky's friend that hit her up and asked her for some clarification.
Yeah.
You know, we love the feedback. We love to come back and
That's the thing with
clarify.
Ashley, you know, the bestie on the side.
Yes.
She watches every YouTube video.
Because
knows.
she mentioned me replying in the group message.
Oh my.
Look, she's not missing no videos. So, you know, shout out to my #1 supporter. Love my girl.
Period.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Love you. Bye.
Bye.